Podge Rodge, how are you doing?
Oh, God, listen, I tell you what, we're very busy here now. It's Christmas Eve, you know what I mean?
That's right, are you in the Christmas spirit, lads?
Oh, we are, yes. Well, we are, no, we're having the Christmas spirits. Yeah.
The last time we spoke, I think you were talking about, I think it was Rodge. Was it Rodge wanted a J-pod for Christmas?
That's right, he wanted the J-pod. He's changed this year now. No, I'm going for a Wii this year.
A Wii this year, and you know, they've been hard to get.
Oh, they have been hard to get. No, they haven't. To be honest, I've been making me own. I've been filling a bucket out the back. He doesn't quite get the grasp the concept of the Wii, you know. No, listen, hold on, there they are again. It's them carol singers. Hold on a second now, hold on. Get out of here! Hey, get out of here! Sorry, carol singers, we hate them.
Did you write your letters to
Santa?
Santa?
I tell you what, Santa sent us a letter, banning us from ever contacting him again and harassing him. He has a barring order out on us.
So you're on the naughty list?
I think we're the only people to actually have a barring order and a, what's that thing that the cops give? We put it in the drawer. An ASBO. That's right, against Santa. You know, he's taken one out. If we're within 50 miles of Santa, we can be arrested.
What do you really want for Christmas? Is Rodge going to buy Podge a present, and is Podge going to buy Rodge a present?
No, doesn't work like that years ago. I tell you what, the sheer utter misery of disappointment. Same old rubbish every year. You're there, you're all excited, and you're unwrapping it. Presents, great. Nice to get a bale of briquettes again.
Another bale of briquettes.
Yeah, no, so we're doing it all differently this year. Tell them how we do it now. Your listeners now might enjoy this. You see, last January, right?
Yeah.
Right, we went out and we bought ourselves something. Now, we bought ourselves something. I went out and bought myself something I liked. Right, he went and bought himself something he liked. And we brought it home, wrapped them, right, put them in the back of the cupboard, forgotten about them. Left them for 12 months. Right, then this morning we got up, Christmas Eve, went and found the presents, right, stuck them under the tree, and I've completely forgotten what I've got. So have I. And tomorrow morning it's going to be fantastic opening them now. So technically what we're saying is we bought ourselves a surprise. 20% off in the sales.
And you bought it in January.
That's right, I can't remember what it is. No idea what it is, but I tell you what, the good thing is I bought it for myself so I know I wanted it.
Yeah, and I heard of a person who opens the Christmas presents and uses the paper again next year. How about that?
Oh God, we're still using the wrapping paper from 1962. We are.
So lads, do you ever get out of Ballydung? You know, I'm from Leitrim.
Right, God bless you.
Do you ever get to Leitrim?
We each have our crosses to bear, you know. Well, we do get to Leitrim now, but we get it back out as fast as we can. We do, in fair. No, we get up to Dublin the odd time. I don't like it up there, though. No.
And what about from, we'll say, Cavan, Monaghan, Roscommon, Longford?
Right, honestly, there's no real reason to go there, to be honest with you.
I think Longford featured on the Podge Rodge show at one stage.
It did indeed. Sure, lots of places. I mean, you see, Ballydung is really in the middle of the Midlands, you know? Yeah. It's kind of the forgotten county. You know, so there's no reason for us to travel to other Midlands places, you know, because it's all the same to us.
Over 2007, another good year for Podge and Rodge.
Not bad.
Anything special planned over Christmas on the TV?
Well, I'll tell you what. We're having a New Year celebration. Rodge has been organising it with Lucy, and I think we can... That's right. Let's tell them who's on it. We'll tell them who's on it. Tell them who's on it. We're going to be counting down the New Year, right? And we've got some fantastic guests. We've got Miss Ireland, right?
Right.
Who went off to China to represent us there, and unfortunately she shamed us because she didn't win, and she wasn't even placed. Well, shame's a strong word, Rodge, I think, but maybe you're right. I think so. And then we have... do you remember Frank Bruno? Isn't that great?
That's mighty.
And we have a fella from the jungle, David Guest. That's right, he's coming on. So it'll be a bit of crack now, I tell you what, it'll be a bit of crack. And we've also got Ding Dong, Denny O'Reilly and the Hairy Bowsies are going to be singing with us. And we've got a very special countdown that we have to keep a surprise, but we're going to be counting down the New Year, I will tell you. Unique countdown, isn't it, Unique countdown, never been done before on television.
I'm looking forward to it already.
It's going to be a great show, so tune in, and I tell you what, there's nothing else on, I'll tell you why, because on RT1 it's Celebrity Pigs in Heels, which I tell you, that's the best they can come up with. I want me money back. If I was paying the TV licence, I'd be wanting me money back.
And what about over the last year on the television programme? Right. Your favourite moment?
Pat the Plank. Pat the Plank. Pat Kenny was on. We had a little for the telethon. And we did enjoy that now, because we've been hoping to have him on, you know, so that we could call him Pat the Plank to his face just to see what his reaction would be. I think our favourite moment with him was when we introduced the game Plankety Plank.
Plankety Plank, that was good.
We got him to play that, right? We did enjoy that. That was great crack, I have to say. But you know what? You know the only thing about having him on is He's not as bad. He's a grand fella, really. You know,
he's a bit thick now. You know, he's kind of nice but dim. You know.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, you see, he comes on. He says, "Well, you know what? I watch your show all the time." And then what do you say to that? You know,
that's the fair play to you. You know?
The only thing is, he was robbing all our ideas. You know, because that's I don't know if you'd noticed, but he's getting a bit better at the old interviews. And I think he's picking up our tips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I noticed as well on one of the programmes, a man coming on, he had a teaspoon in a peculiar place and he drank a pint of Guinness.
That's right. Well, that was for Ballydung's Got Talent, you know.
Yeah.
Our talent search, which ended up with a dancing priest winning it. I mean, that was the level of talent we were dealing with.
This fella now, he shoved a spoon up his nose.
That's right.
It was incredible.
And then he was able to manage to drink a pint by lifting the glass up in his mouth and then sculling it.
See, that's the thing about living in the Midlands. Those are the kind of skills you learn.
That's a real party piece.
Boredom.
That's a real party piece, lads.
Oh, it certainly is. It certainly. I have to say, you know what else? Who else we enjoyed on the show? We met that Egypt. Pete Burns, you know that fella?
Yeah.
He's a strange fella. But it was interesting to meet him when we had a Jackson on as well, Jermaine Jackson. He was an interesting fella to meet, you know.
And I read today that the Jackson 5 are going to get back together.
That's right.
Would you be buying a ticket if they did?
We said it to him, look, why don't you?
That's because of us. We said to listen, you need to get the Jackson 5 back together. And he says, do you know what? He says, that's a great idea.
Do you know there's 9 in their family? They can only remember, people only remember 5 of their names. That's why it's Jackson 5, you see.
Okay, will we go out on a song?
Oh,
what's your favourite Christmas
song? What are you going to play?
Your favourite Christmas song?
What one?
Yeah, what would it be?
Oh, Christmas songs. Oh, no, we hate Christmas songs. God, no.
Lads, it's Christmas.
What? But it's Podge Rodge you're talking to here now. Christmas, no. Hold on a second, there's Carol at the door again.
Wait there, hold on. Have you got Sexy back?
Sexy Back.
Yeah.
That's a good Christmas song.
That's a great Christmas song.
Let's do it.
Go on.